لاحقا، وحتى أيضا لاحقا إذا حد عنده أي استفسار أو سؤال حنعطي رقم للشخص المختص اللي يجاوب عن هاي الأسئلة. هذا اللقاء طبعا بناء على طلب عدد من الإخوة اللي سجلوا في فعالية عشاء المستثمرين. أعتقد أنه جزء منهم سجل لكن ما كمل التسجيل وما حضر الفعالية، والسبب أعتقد أنه يمكن ما كانت الصورة واضحة إيش المقصود بالباكجز اللي موجودة وطبيعة أنواع التسجيل وإيش تختلف كل باقة عن الثانية وإيش اللي ممكن يستفيدوا فعليا من خلال الفعالية. فهذا الويبينار فعليا الهدف الأساسي منه أنه إحنا نجاوب عن هذه الأمور، وحيكون إن شاء الله باللغتين يعني بالعربي وبالإنجليزي. إحنا ما حنتكلم كثير، إحنا حنعطي بريف في البداية وبعدين حنعطي المجال إن شاء الله تعالى للسؤال والجواب بكل أريحية، حتى نجاوب على أي استفسارات وأي أسئلة أو أي أمور غير واضحة، ونحاول إن شاء الله إنه نرتب الأمور لحضوركم للفعالية القادمة اللي حتكون في 12 فبراير. فحنبدأ مع المدير العام لشركة تابلون، وهي الشركة فعليا المنظمة والأساسية. إحنا كالمهمة الذكية مجرد داعم للفعالية، لأنها فعليا بتصب بنفس نطاق أهدافنا في موضوع دراسات الجدوى الاقتصادية وموضوع الملفات الاستثمارية. فهم فعليا المنظم الأساسي للفعالية، وهم اللي حيكونوا قادرين على أنهم يجاوبوا عن الأسئلة اللي بتحتاجوها. Okay, let's start, Mr. Farouk. You can go ahead. And I think maybe we can, as we agreed, try to make it by language, يعني part in English and maybe some other parts in Arabic. And let us give them the chance to ask and we answer them. After we give a brief about the registration method and the registration also types, what are the differences between each package of registration. Okay?
Wonderful. First of all, thank you, Mohammed, for arranging this webinar. We have never done that. It was your idea, and I'm very grateful. It was much needed. So I'm super grateful for that. Hello, everyone. My name is Farouk. I am not very good with Arabic, so I will continue in English. I run a company called Tableon. So Tableon is a B2B networking platform for investors and founders. We have 3 areas where we work. We have a community, we have investors dinner, we have investors chat where people can connect with each other. So this community is exclusively for investors and founders. Now, along with me, Muhammad is there, myself, Farooq is there, Mahmood Amin is there, and Sumit is from our team. We are 4 people. We will be able to respond to your questions, and we will try to make it easier for you to understand what is investors dinner. So before I proceed further, Mahmoud, if you just can translate anything which I just explained.
Okay, great. Who will start now by explaining the registration method? And
I will do. Yeah, I will do that. Yes.
Okay, you will do the English part. Who will be doing the Arabic?
Mahmoud.
Okay, great. Then let us start with English. Then we can give Mahmoud in order to explain it in Arabic. I think you can share the screen also, Farouk.
Okay, all right. So let me just share the screen. Right. So everybody, this is actually the page which is displayed when you are actually registering for investors dinner. This is a reservation page. It is free to reserve. A lot of people have confusions that I have reserved free and now people are asking for payment. There is a reason. We allow everybody to reserve. We do not stop anybody to reserve on the page. So this is the page. If you see, this is written, reserve now, pay later. So this is the page. You can click here and then you can reserve. This is all the details about the event you can read about. So reservation is very easy, but before you start reservation, maybe I can show you some video which will show how investors dinner look like. I'm just going to play it. I hope you will be able to see this. I'm starting the video now.
الو.
اهلا محمود.
اهلا
محمود،
بيك.
اتفقنا انه حنبدا باللغه الانجليزيه، هيوضحها فاروق ان شاء الله، وبعدين حتعطي انت التعريف باللغه العربيه، وبعدين نفتح المجال للسؤال ان شاء الله.
اوكي.
Right. So this is just a video, short video about how does investors dinner look like. So reservation is simple. I will just explain the reservation process. You have to click here. Then the reservation will start. This link you can get in the email, you can get in WhatsApp or wherever. So I'll do my reservation to myself, Farooq. My last name is Chima. My email address ceo@mytablon.com. My confirm email is ceo@mytablon.com. Then I register. So this is a primary registration. The process is not complete yet. So it will just see if the email is correct. So it will ask for my phone number because we will send you all the details on WhatsApp. My job title is CEO. I'm a male. I'm a business owner. Company name is Tablon B2B. Industry type, we are into events. Top 3, networking, community building, and you can say investors connections. So now there are 4 packages. This is important part. You have to choose which package you want to go for. So there are 4 major packages. One is 5-minute pitch. This pitch is on stage. You get a mic and then you speak for 5 minutes. There is one slide which we will prepare for you and it will be displayed on the back of your screen. Then the second package is 1 minute. 1 minute as a VIP package in which the mic comes to you. You don't go on stage, mic comes to you and we display 1-page pitch slide on the screen so you can show your numbers to investors and other founders. Then executive pass is there. Executive pass does not include any pitch. You just come for networking. We give you a list of investors and app access. Everything else is included also in VVIP and VIP2. So the last package is general. It is the last table in the last row, and it is the most economical one. This price is 580 dirhams or 580 reals approximately. So prices are 1460 reals, 1095 reals for VIP, 730 reals for executive approx, and 580 reals for general. So let's see, I select VIP. So nationality, I'm originally from Pakistan. Let me just select. Do you need any assistance? If you need any assistance, we have a lot of people who are helping us, financial audits, raise funds, ISO qualification. So let's see, I choose ISO qualification. So now yes, I agree, and I complete the order. So now the order is completed, but it does not mean that your seat is paid. Reservation is done. So why we do it? Because once we receive your reservation, we will see if you are an investor or a founder. So if you are, for example, a salesperson or business development person or anybody who is not an investor or not a founder, unfortunately, guys, we won't be able to entertain this request and we will send you a declination after 1 week. But if you are an investor or a founder, then we send you a payment link. But you will get this page without paying anything. But still, as I mentioned, it is not a confirmed seat. It is just that your reservation is done. Now just last step left. So once you complete this part, from here, I will show you the next day. After 1 day, we will send you a link for payment. So you will see this screen. I hope this screen is visible. This page is not live. You cannot find this page on the website because we only send this page to the validated investors and founders. So you can see this screen and now you can see different packages. All packages are here. So this shows all details of what is the cost It is in dirhams, but dirhams and riyals is same, and dollars. So you can approximately guess how much is the price. 1460 dirhams is approximately 1465 riyals, I think. So $399 dollars, because a lot of people who attend us are from international audience as well. So these are all the packages. I will explain one package, which is a VVIP package. I'll explain this. So you get on-stage pitch for 5 minutes. You get one pitch slide. Again, let me remind you, it's only one slide. You can only share one slide and our team will create it for you. It's a standardized slide. I'll try to show you how does it look like. VVIP people get the most front seats in the first row. We will also create your artwork and promote it in the entire community. We have approximately 150,000 members on Facebook. We have approximately 30,000 members on WhatsApp. You will get a VVIP black badge. This is the most elegant badge in the event. You will get a list of 500 VCs. We also have an app. We will give you access so you can connect with investors and founders. We will also support you textual help. We will send you for the pitching. You can network and you can have dinner. So this is it. These are other packages, so you can read about any packages. So for example, once you land on this page, you say, okay, I need to get, for example, this journal pass, for example. So you click here, it will load. So you will proceed here to checkout. And here you will enter your details and you will place an order. Once the order is done, your payment will be with us and we will add you into the list. Now, how would you get the ticket? Once you get this, you will get a confirmation email from our side that your name has been added. You have to come with your business card, your name and the company name, and we will serve you on the reception with your name and your company name. So this is it from my side. This is the whole process. If you have any questions, I'm here. But before that, I think Mahmoud will explain
Okay.
these things in Arabic.
Thank you so much, Farouk. Thank you so much. I will pass the microphone to Mahmoud. محمود غانم. محمود معنا؟ محمود ما في صوت. تأكد من الميكروفون إذا ممكن.
السلام عليكم.
محمود. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. حياك الله.
صوتي واضح ها؟
الآن واضح تمام. طيب جميل. يا هلا بك محمود. وضح فاروق البروسيس باللغة الإنجليزية. محتاجين نوضحها الآن باللغة العربية، بعدين حنفتح المجال إن شاء الله للسؤال والجواب. فإذا بتحب تشارك الشاشة جو أهيد تفضل.
اوكي شكرا لك. Thank you فاروق. Let me just try to share my screen.
ما ظهرت محمود الشاشة من الوسط، في الزر الأخضر شير وتختار انتير سكرين.
تمام
تمام.
الشاشة واضحة عند الجميع؟
تمام واضح.
اوكي. First of all thank you فاروق and شكرا لك أخ محمد على الفرصة إنه نعطي بريف للناس عن الإيفنت اللي بنعمله بالرياض واللي بلشناه بدبي من خلال تابلون، وبالرياض وإن شاء الله ب 26 فبراير حنكون بالدوحة. أنا محمود غانم، إحنا بالتعاون مع تابلون شركة انترناشونال كوربريت بزنس سيرفيسز بالرياض، الهيد كوارتر تبعنا بدبي، مختصين بأكثر من مجال، جزء منهم اللي هو الإيفنت. بالنسبة للإيفنت تبعنا تابلون حيكون إن شاء الله ب 12 فبراير بهوليداي إن بزنس ديستريكت من الساعة 5 للساعة 9. هلا لما توصلك الانفيتيشن عشان نمشي خطوة بخطوة مع بعض بريجستريشن. هاي اللاندنج بيج، هاي الصفحة اللي حتوصلك. هاي تاريخ الإيفنت، تاريخ الفعالية حتكون يوم الأربعاء إن شاء الله ب 12 فبراير. هون التفاصيل تبعت الإيفنت، هون ممكن تشوف مع الأرقام اللي ممكن تتواصل معها للاستفسارات، بالإضافة إني حطيت رقمي على الشات إذا ممكن تتواصل معي أو عندك أي استفسار أنا جاهز بأي وقت 24 hours 24 ساعة. إيه، هون حتشوف الكاتيجوريز المختلفين من ال في اي بي اكزيكتيف جنرال مع اسعارهم. اول فئه اللي هي 5 دقائق بيتش، اللي هي حتكون على الستيج مع كل البنفتس اللي ممكن تحصلها معهم. هلا بنفوت على ديتيلز على الصفحه تبعت الفئات واسعارهم. حتكون عباره عن 5 دقائق على الستيج، بالاضافه لون سلايد حيكون خلفك معروض فيه سمري للمشروع الخاص فيك. ما حتكون باوربوينت كامل او بروبوزل كامل، اونلي ون سلايد هيجهزوا التيم تبعنا. الفي اي بي عباره عن دقيقه واحده اوف ستيج بنسميها، يعني مش على المنصه، اللي حتقف على الطاوله مكانك وبالمايك وتحكي مده دقيقه عن المشروع تبعك. نفس الشيء حيكون في سلايد معروض على الشاشه فيه سمري او ملخص عن المشروع تبعك. الاكزيكتيف ما حيكون في ما حيكون في بيتش لك، اللي هو انك البيتش اللي هو انه تحكي تفاصيل مشروعك قدام جميع الحضور، بس حتكون في عندك فرصة للنتوركينج، حتكون في عندك اكسس على الليست، وبالاضافة للنتوركينج والدينر. واخر تكت اللي هي الجنرال، اللي هي البطاقة العامة، اللي هي بس حتكون خاصة بالدينر والنتوركينج، اللي هو التواصل مع الناس الموجودين. نجرب نعمل ريزيرف اسبوت. طبعا هون الخيار اللي بيعطيك اياه ريزيرف اسبوت، ريزيرف ناو باي ليتر، هذا حدث مدفوع وليس مجاني. احنا بنعمل هذا الاوبشن انه احنا احجز الان، سجل اسمك الان ومعلوماتك، وفريق العمل الخاص بنا حيقوم بالتواصل معك. ليش نقوم بهاي الخطوة؟ لأنه هذا الحدث خاص بالمؤسسين والمستثمرين فقط، يعني حدث غير مفتوح لأي شخص إنه يشارك فيه. إحنا هدفنا نجمع أكبر قدر من المستثمرين، بالإضافة لأكبر قدر من المؤسسين اللي همهم وهدفهم يعملوا شراكات مع المستثمرين. هون بتعبي الاسم الأول، هون فور اكزامبل عادل، لاست نيم العوضي، الايميل ادرس اللي خاص فيك اللي هو الايميل حقك. تم الريجستر، تكبس على كلمة تسجيل. بهاي الخطوة انت ما عملت كونفirmation انك تحضر، فقط انت سجلت بياناتك عشان فريق العمل الخاص فينا يتواصل معك. هاي رقم التليفون بالخطوة هاي لازم نحطه، بالإضافة للبوزيشن الخاص فيك بالشركة، الجندر اللي هو ذكر أنثى، يو ار بزنس اونر اللي هو المؤسس او مستثمر، او فقط موظف دايركتور مانجر اكزيكتيف، او اذر. وانا بنختار ممكن بزنس اونر، انا فاوندر، اسم الشركة الخاصة بك اي سي بي اس، اندستري تايب، كونسلتنج، كوربريتس. تختار في عندنا اكثر من خيار، ببلش من عندك الاي اي، اوتوموبايلز، ايروسبيس، اجريكلتشر، لحد اذرز. السيرفيسز اللي انت بتقدمها او مهتم فيها هون، سوفت وير، انفستمنت، اي اي. من هون بتختار السيت اللي انت بتفكر تشارك من خلاله. مرة أخرى لما حتى بس أختار من هاي الفئة أنا لسه مش كونفيرمد، وأنا لسه ما تحقق تسجيلي. أنا سجلت اسمي موجود بس لسه ما تم التواصل معي، ولسه ما في أي دفع لحد هاي اللحظة. وبخصوص الدفع ما حيتم إلا عن طريقنا، عن طريق الأشخاص المعنيين المتواصل معك، عن طريق اللينك اللي ممكن يوصلك من خلال تابلون فقط لا غير. ما في أي شخص أو حدا مخول إنه يبعث لك لينك الدفع، رابط الدفع. ممكن I will decide later، I will decide later، هالأوبشن بنخليه لحتى ممكن بس نرجع يتواصلوا معك فريقنا، ممكن إنك من خلالها تفوت على الفئات، على الصفحة اللي فرجاني إياها فاروق. هسه راح أحاول أفتحها، ومن خلالها ممكن تختار مرة ثانية nationality جوردن need assistance on. ممكن تختار من هدول، بدك أي مساعدة من هدول ممكن إحنا نساعدك فيهم. أو to raise funds، كيف أحصل funds. only for reservation، هذا الفون فقط للتسجيل. البيمنت لينك اللي هو رابط الدفع راح يتم إرساله للبروفايلز أو للأشخاص اللي تم قبولهم معنا في هاي الفعالية. لازم تحط إنه yes I understand، يعني أنا أتفهمها. complete order، حتظهر لك هاي الصفحة thanks for order، إنه شكرا على تسجيلك، هاي المعلومات، إيميلك اللي تم إرسال المعلومات له، التاريخ واللوكيشن.
طيب جميل. يعطيك العافيه.
أنا بس إذا بقدر إني أعرض الشاشة فاروق. Excuse me. Can you share your screen for the categories page for the prices, please?
So before I share the screen for the category page, this is the pitch slide, guys. This is for people who are going to pitch. So we will create this form for you. You don't have to worry. We will just send you a link for a short table. You just have to provide us some information and we will create this slide for you. This slide is going to be uniform for all founders who are pitching on stage except special pitch. So in special pitch, you can get your own pitch, you can get your own video, which is only 1 or 2 slots maximum. But otherwise, you can take our help to create this slide for you. Now I'm going to share this.
Can you keep it this, please, Farouk, so I can
Yeah,
explain
all
about
right.
it?
Okay, all right. Let me just.
اوكي. بخصوص اول وثاني كاتيجوري اللي هم VVIP والVIP، هاي البيتش او السلايد او الشريحه اللي حتكون بالعرض على الشاشه خلفك او امامك، بس تكون انت على الطاوله بدك تمسك الميكروفون وتحكي عن مشروعك. هاي الشريحه او هاي السلايد او هاي الصفحه هيكون فيها المعلومات الخاصه به. اذا بلشنا من الشمال حتشوف اسم الشركه، اسم الشخص الفاوندر، من اي سنه تاسست، عدد الامبلويز، والكونتاكس ديتيلز اللي هي ارقام التواصل والايميل اللي خاصه فيك. هاي الصفحه احنا مسؤولين عنها، احنا اللي حنعملها، انت ما حتقلق فيها. فقط حيكون في معلومات محدده حيتم طلبها منك عشان نجهزها، فقط لا غير. في حيكون طبعا في عنا افيلبل متاح شاغر وشاغرين، لا بنسميه انه تكون سبيشال، اللي هو العرض الخاص اللي هو ممكن تحصل على الباوربوينت الخاص فيك تعمله، بالاضافه ل للبروشورز تبعونك يتوزعوا، البانرز يتوزعوا، ويكون لك طاولات داخل الفعاليه. هاي مش متاحه للجميع، فقط لشخص او شخصين. اوكي فاروق، you can share the prices page, the categories.
Yeah.
Thank you. اوكي ثانك يو فاروق. هاي الصفحة اللي بتم عرضها حاليا على الشاشة، هاي مش معروضة على الويب سايت الخاص بتابلون، هاي فقط بيتم إرسالها عن طريق لينك خاص بالدفع للناس اللي سجلوا معنا وتم قبولهم أن يحضروا الفعالية معنا. الفئات بتبلش عنا من اللي حكينا عنه اللي هو العرض الخاص اللي بيكون متاح لشخص، لشركة أو شركتين أو شخص أو شخصين، اللي هو بتحصل على 8 دقائق بيتش، إنه 8 دقائق إنك تعرض على الستيج أو على المنصة. البرزنتيشن الخاصة فيك حتكون أنت تعرضها، إذا في فيديو لإلك كمان. بس بدي أحكي معلومة هون، إحنا خلال الفعالية زي ما إحنا هلا على الويبينار، في إنجليش بالإضافة لفي عربي. يعني احنا في يعني اللغتين موجودين، سواء انت بدك كونفيدنت، انت واثق من حالك انك تعرض بالعربي كامل ما عندنا مشكله، بدك تعرض انجليش اونلي كمان ما في مشكله، بدك بوث انه اللغتين كمان ما في مشكله موجود. الكاتيجوري الثاني اللي هو بنحكي عنه الشو كيس تيبل، انك يكون في عندك آه، طاولات جوا عندنا بالايفنت تعرض فيه البروشور تبعك، البانر، الملصقات اللي خاصه فيك الدعائيه. الكاتيجوري الVVIP اللي شرحنا عنها هنا، اللي هي حتكون على الستيج 5 دقائق بيتش. بس اللي بيفرق عن السبيشال بيتش انه السلايد مدتها 5 دقائق ولا 8 دقائق، بالاضافه انه السلايد اللي فرجيناكم اياه اللي احنا المسؤولين انه نعمله بعد ما نسالك بعض المعلومات عشان نعمل له، عشان تفيدت. فرق can you go down please, scroll down. الفئة الرابعة حتكون عندنا اللي هي فئة الVIP اللي حكينا، اللي اوف ستيج، شاملة اللي حكينا عنهم كاملين، نفس السلايد اللي حيكون على الشاشة. في عندنا بصفي آخر تذكرتين أو آخر تيكتين اللي هي الإكزيكتيف والجنرال تيكت. إحنا هذا بشكل عام عن الإيفنت تبعنا، الفعالية تبعتنا، حابين نعطيكم عنها، نشرح لكم عنها قبل وقت. شكرا للأخ محمد على الفرصة، وإحنا جاهزين لأي استفسار أو سؤال عربي إنجليزي، إحنا جاهزين.
يعطيك العافية. طيب
الله يعافيك.
نبدأ بالأسئلة إن شاء الله تعالى. في الأخ علام، تفضل، حاعطيك الميكروفون. تفضل أخ علام. بتقدر تفك الميكروفون أخ علام، تسأل سؤالك، تفضل. طيب يمكن في عنده مشكلة في المايك. أنا حذكر السؤال اللي هو حطه. السؤال: هل المبلغ المدفوع يشمل مراجعة العرض التقديمي الخاص بمشروعي قبل طرحه على المستثمرين؟
قبل طرح المستفاد. So Farouk, he is asking if the bid price he's paying for his pitch is including the review for his own presentation that he will present for the investor.
Yeah, right. So, very good question. Actually, this event is a networking event. Review can be taken one by one. So once you are pitching on stage or off stage for 5 minutes or 1 minute, you can pitch and you can sit back, you can come down. But once this pitching is over, this is not a pitching session. Mostly, this is a networking session. So you will get 2 to 3 hours time to connect with investors and talk. On that talk, one-to-one, you can get the feedbacks. And it is included in that. Everything which is there, it is a part of networking.
Yeah, thank you فاروق. أخ علام، السعر شامل. هلا الفعالية عبارة عن فعالية للتواصل، بنحاول نخلق لكم بيئة أو فرصة للتواصل بين المؤسسين والمستثمرين. احنا بنراجع البروبوزل او البرزنتيشن الخاص فيك لحد انه احنا نعرضه على السكرين عندنا. بعد هيك حيكون هاي المهمة خاصة فيك وبالمستثمر، لأنه في فرص كبيرة إنك تتواصل معهم خلال الإيفنت. حيكون في بريكس، حيكون في استراحات، خلينا نحكي، ممكن تتواصل معهم وتشرح لهم. بخصوص السعر أو السعر، نعم، اللي خاص بهاي الفعالية فقط بخصوص الفعالية بحد ذاتها، مش بعدها، ولا إنه ممكن يكون جزء منها للريفيو ولا البرزنتيشن او البروبوزال اللي خاص فيك او الخاص بمشروعك.
طيب جميل. نروح للأخ تركي. طبعا أي حد محتاج إنه يسأل بإمكانك تترك سؤالك على الشات، أو إنه ترفع الكف حتى أعطيك الميكروفون إن شاء الله. أخ تركي تفضل. أنا أرسلت لك حتى تفك الميكروفون. طيب، سؤال الأخ تركي: الليستة التي يمكن الاطلاع عليها على ماذا تحتوي من معلومات. هو
أي
أحيانا
ليست؟
بكون هو هاي المشكلة، إنه أنا بحاول أعطيه المايك حتى يشرح بالضبط أي لستة اللي بيقصدها. فإذا بتقدر تفك الميكروفون أخ تركي، أنا بعثت لك ريكويست. طيب، احنا على العموم خلينا نعطي الأولوية للي رفعوا الكف، وبنرجع له لاحقا للأخ تركي بس يفك الميكروفون. تفضل أخ عماد.
السلام عليكم.
السلام الرحمة.
صوت واضح؟
واضح واضح.
يعطيكم العافية. طبعا أنا عندي سؤالين
تفضل.
أو 3 أسئلة، معلش إذا أذنتوني.
تفضل.
السؤال الأول هو متعلق بالسؤال الأستاذ تركي. هو أتوقع أنه هو يسأل عن قائمة المستثمرين اللي
أها
أنتم اللي هي انكلودد
تمام.
في بعض في بعض التيكت.
مم.
تمام. هذا السؤال الأول، يعني
أجاوبك
إيش
سؤال
هي؟
سؤال.
طيب أوكي.
أوكي، بخصوص قائمة المستثمرين، إحنا أوريدي موجود عندنا قائمة مستثمرين أوريدي، يعني معتمدين معنا وموثقين معنا، بالإضافة لأشخاص حينضموا لنا إن شاء الله من هون لحتى تاريخ الفعالية. قائمة الأسماء الخاصة بالمستثمرين إحنا ممكن نشاركها معكم أو مع أي شخص بطلب، مش حصرية ولا سرية، ما عندنا مشكلة فيها، عشان تجهز حالك وتعرف مين الأشخاص اللي أنت حتقابلهم. بس إحنا بالعادة بنفضل قبل الفعالية كم يوم عشان يكون عندنا الفاينل ليست للمستثمرين اللي هي القائمة النهائية.
طيب هذا السؤال الأول. السؤال الثاني، أنتم ذكرتوا إنه المستثمرين فقط من السعودية أو من الإمارات،
لا
فهل هذا
لا 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 لا، ما في عندنا مستثمرين مختلفين من جنسيات مختلفة.
يعني خلينا نقول مثلا من قطر، من مصر، من المغرب العربي، من أوروبا؟
من أوروبا، من باكستان، من الهند. م? نعم صحيح.
أوكي. طيب السؤال الثالث، مواعيد الفعاليات. هو أو أقرب فعالية هي في فبراير،
12 فبراير إن شاء الله.
12 فبراير. طيب
نعم.
لو يعني مثلا يكون في مثلا جدول انه مثلا للفعاليات كلها مثلا متى وايه، ويعني متى الموعد وفين مكانها، يعني ينزل على الجون. طبعا نحن في بدايه 2025،
مه.
فحتى لو انا ما قدرت احضر الفعاليه القادمه اجدول نفسي على الفعاليه
تحضر
اللي
اللي
بعدها
بعديها.
مثلا. ايوه.
ولا يهمك ولا يهمك، ابشر ابشر، هذا الشيء حنرسل لكم إياه إن شاء الله.
معلش، انا اللي فهمته الان انه قائمه المستثمرين تحدث باستمرار،
نعم
صحيح؟
نعم نعم صحيح طبعا.
طيب ايش هي المعايير حقتكم ان انتم تيجي تقولوا والله انه فلان مستثمر؟ هل هو مثلا اجمالي استثماراته او
في
ثروته يعني؟
إجمالي استثمارات من، يعني ما بتعدى ال 2 مليون. تمام.
مهم.
بالإضافة للبروفايل تبعه اللي خاص فيه، شو الهيستوري تبعه، التاريخ تبعه. يعني مش كل شخص، مع كامل الاحترام لجميع الأشخاص، مش كل شخص إجا حكى عن حاله أنا مستثمر ممكن إنه يشارك معنا، لأنه يعني أحيانا بكون في فهم خاطئ للمعنى. ففي معايير معينة عندنا خاصة بالفريق عندنا، إحنا بنتواصل مع المستثمر اللي قدم كمستثمر، وبنحكي معه وبنعرف، إحنا بنفهم هل هو بيناسب الفعالية الخاصة فينا أو لا.
طيب جميل. مش عارف إذا كان يمكن تسكر المايك. الأخ عماد اللي كان بيسأل صح؟
صحيح صحيح.
طيب، ماشي. إذا محتاج تكمل أخ عماد ترفع الكف مرة ثانية. حاط الآن المايك للأخ عمر. تفضل أخ عمر.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة.
بالنسبة لاستفساري تقريبا نفس استفسار الأخ عماد. بالنسبة لقائمة المستثمرين، هل يعني أنا مثلا أو يعني أبغى مستثمرين بفئة معينة، يعني مستثمرين ماليين مثلا أو مستثمرين في مجال الترفيه، فعندكم التصنيفات هذه ولا مستثمر عام؟
الفئات الخاصة أوكي خليني أسأل الأخ فاروق. فاروق he's asking for investors category, so he's looking for investors in for example finance or entertainment. So we have this type of investors or only general?
Okay, very good question. So I think Sumit always have a list, always, which is called CIL, Confirmed Investors List. So Confirmed Investors List carries the name of all investors who have confirmed they will join the event. So in this list, we provide everything about them, who they are, their LinkedIn link, their areas of interest, and the companies they have invested in. So before you come, you see, okay, which are the investors who are coming. Now this list gets built up by time. You can check for the latest list with Sumit. If Sumit can hear me, yeah, let me share the screen of the last event, which is called CIL. Let me just share it right now. I'll show you.
Meanwhile, I will just explain to him, if you allow me.
Yeah,
Okay.
let me open the screen and then you can explain.
Yeah.
Let me.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
اوكي. اخ عمر والحكي للجميع اكيد. هاي كمثال، هاي الليست اللي كانت للمستثمرين الحاضرين بالفعالية اللي خاصة بشهر 12 سنة 2024 اللي هو الشهر الماضي. هاي الليست احنا بالعادة بنبعثها مع الاشخاص اللي سجلوا معنا قبل موعد الفعالية. يعني انا بشوفها، بجهز حالي، ممكن اشوفهم واحد واحد، اشوف اسمائهم بشو مهتمين، الفئة المهتمين يستثمروا فيها. فناخذ كمثال الشخص الثاني محمود راضي، شو الخدمات اللي بقدمها، 3 كومبانيز، وين عمل انفست، وين اي شركات اللي استثمر فيها. بناء عليها ممكن اعرف انا هذا الشخص بس اقابله بكره، او راح اشوفه احاول اني اقابله واحكي معه. هذا الشيء كثير بيختصر عليك وكثير بيساعدك. بالاضافه احنا موجودين اكيد وقت الفعاليه، واحنا حنسهل هذا الموضوع، احنا حنساعدكم تتواصلوا مع بعض، حنعرفكم على بعض.
طيب معلش السؤال الثاني، جزاك الله خير، هل ممكن يعني يعني احضر انا مثلا فعاليه معينه بصفتي مثلا جست، يعني زائر، يعني without any sharing, only to prepare myself to next meeting.
هاي في كثير عدد يعني منيح من الاشخاص بيعملوا هذا الاشي. عشان هيك احنا عملنا الجنرال تيكت اللي هي بنسميها التيكت العامة، اللي هي انت فرصة تتواصل، تشوف الجميع، تشوف كيف الناس بيعرضوا افكارهم، كيف المستثمرين بيعملوا. حتشوف كل هاي الشغلات. ممكن انت بنفس الوقت تتواصل معهم، ممكن تحصل فرصة خلال اللقاء هذا انك تتواصل مع مستثمر، مع مؤسس، كل اشي موجود. عشان هيك التيكت الجنرال تيكت اللي هي اخر تذكرة انا فرجيتكم اياها بسموها الجنرال، اللي هي العامة، موجودة لهذا الهدف.
شكرا لك، بيض الله وجهك، شكرا لك.
وإياكم،
يعطيك العافية.
حياك الله يعافيك.
شكرا أخ عمر. طيب إذا في حد حاب يرفع الكف حتى أعطيه الميكروفون، تفضلوا. أوكي. مستر باولو. You can unmute the microphone.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Paula
Assalam.
Hall. Thank you so much for inviting me. I've actually learned quite a bit. I thought that maybe I caught on when you were sending out the links, but this is actually much, much better. Can I ask a question? If you think that it's not an appropriate question, you can feel free to tell me that. I, for one, and I'm sure everyone that has joined today has no problem with making the investment, to be around investors and chat with them and see, you know, what they're interested in. Can I ask how much, and you don't have to give me exact numbers or any personal information, how successful have these meetups been as far as actually literally connecting people that have actually been able to leverage their business by meeting certain investors, if I may ask? If that's not appropriate, you can tell me and I won't ask again. But I just want to get an idea.
Yes, Paula, very good question. And this is probably the most asked question, which is asked from us. And thank you so much for putting it on the call as well. So Paula, actually, if we are investment broker, or if we are investment consultant, or if we are an investment company, then it's very easy for us to actually understand how many people have actually closed the investment. But I have never seen anybody coming to an event and at the end of the event getting the check. It has never had to happen, unfortunately. But since we are in connection with investors, we are in connection with founders, and they come back to us that, okay, I have closed the deal and I have not closed the deal. So I think generally I can give you a ballpark value. It's not an exact estimate because we are not an investment firm. So the estimated ballpark value, I think 25 to 28 founders have raised funds. Approximately, if you talk about the ratio, 1.5 to 2% founders, this is a very realistic ratio, could actually raise funds from this. The investor who have invested the most, he is actually, we are since in UAE, his name is Rasik Thakkar. He alone has invested in approximately 11, 12 companies. There are a couple of investors as well. Our job is to connect them together, then we do not intervene. So exactly answering your question is very difficult, but I have given you the ballpark value. I can also give you an estimate that the average size of investment is somewhere around $400,000 to $500,000, little less than $500,000. This is one. This is an average size. I know the biggest investment that has happened is approximately, I think, $670,000. Minimum investment I've seen was of $35,000. So this is the range. 25 to 28 founders have raised funds. We are mostly active in UAE. Now we are in Riyadh, and coming forward, we are in Doha as well. Yeah, so that's it. But please consider us a networking platform. Our job is to connect people together, and then we stop. So it's very difficult to exactly know how many people have actually raised investment and how much, because we also don't take any commissions. Yeah, I think there are some other questions.
Okay. Yes.
I would like, yeah.
We still have 15 minutes, right?
Yeah, I'm available. I'm not sure how much time people have, but somebody has asked a question. I'd like to get the list, as my company is in construction sector and need to understand if this event is right fit. Yes. So Antonio, you can get the latest list. Sumit, please mark Antonio. You can get the latest list from Sumit. Sumit, please check with Antonio and send him the latest list. Antonio, this list is still building up. We are still 20 days away from the event. So this list will build up. And I'll be very transparent here. From the list, whatever number you see, 70% investors actually present. So if 100 investors say that we will come, practically 100 do not come. 70% investors come practically to that event.
Okay. So do you have like a deadline of these investors when they are allowed to participate in the event, or it's just like something that you have, and even like at the last minute someone can join?
Anthony, good question. Investors are very difficult to find, honestly, for us as well. So we keep the timeline quite open for them. It is still the last day because we try to add as many investors as possible. So for investors, there is no timeline. For founders, yes, there is, because seats are limited for the founders. For investors, the seats are limited. Like we keep it to 20. Approximately 20 to 25 good quality investors, but you can see the list, how many investors have confirmed. And that list will always be with Sumit.
Okay, so Sumit is going to just send it to me, or how it's going to work?
Sumit, please, if you can. Yeah.
Yes, I'll be sharing the list with you on email, and as well as, and we'll connect on WhatsApp. I can share the list with you.
Perfect.
Yeah,
great.
next I can see. Yeah. Thank you, Antonio. And next I can see Mr. Kashif. Mohammed Kashif.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Mohammed Kashif. Okay, you can unmute the mic.
Good afternoon from Abu Dhabi, from UAE, Dr. Fema. I have a question that the founders, the startups basically, is there any successful ratio of startups who got funding from investors?
Yeah, Kashif, it's around 1.5%. 1 to 1.5%.
1 to 1.5% of the total investment.
Sorry, come again. Total investment, what do you mean total investment?
Like if 100 billion or $100 are invested through your networking, out of that 1.5% is only with the new startups, right?
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
I'm asking that you are telling that 1.5% investment is only allocated to the new startups, right?
No, it's not like that. Most of the investment, almost all investment is happening to the new startups. All.
Oh, very right.
So this program is ideally for early stage businesses, not mature businesses. So if there is any mature business who is looking to raise $2 million or more, this event is not for them, unfortunately. If the investment range is $2 million or less, and you are at idea stage, seed stage, early revenue stage, prototype stage, then yes, this event is for you. And almost all investors we invite are investing in this range, early business stage, almost all.
Like if you are telling that at the very start, at the very idea stage, feasibility stage, business business idea stage, it's a very initial start. So they can also pitch their idea to the investors to get the funding.
So pitch is also part of the event, but as I mentioned, please consider this a networking event. The ideal objective of this event is to shake.
I got it. I got it. So like this is a personal effort to network and agree someone to his or her idea, right?
Absolutely, yes.
So it depends upon your networking skills and how you convince and persuade someone with your idea, right?
Your networking skills, your personality, your likeness, investors like you like investors like your style. Because, for example, some people say, I am at idea stage and my company value is $10 million. Probably it will make almost every investor sad, and probably investor will not talk to you again. So you have to be realistic, you have to be rational, you have to be reasonable. If investors find you not very reasonable, then probably investors will like to shy away.
As per your knowledge, any success regarding education sector investment, like online education?
I will check education. There are two investments that have been made in education tech. That was by a European investor who came last year into an event, and he made a couple of investments. I think 2 education tech. It was an education-based tech platform.
It can be said that ed tech, EDTECH.
Yeah, ed tech. It was an ed tech.
Yeah, okay. So because I'm in UAE, what is your next UAE event?
UAE is on 6th of February. We do in UAE every month. We do in Saudi every 2 months, and inshallah now we're starting in Doha. Probably we'll be doing in Doha after 2 months as well.
Okay. Right. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Kashif. Yeah. Next, I see Mr. Khalid.
Mr. Khalid. Okay, please go ahead. You can unmute.
Once again, there is one question: how you can manage the number of investors versus the number of founders? Very good question, Khalid. We keep the ratio 1:4. So this is the ratio of investors versus founders. So one investor could meet on average 4 founders. 1:4. Or 4 founders can meet 1 investor. Or like every founder can meet every investor, but 1:4 is the size of the ratio of the event. What is the difference between event and leap? It is also yeah. So leap is very different.
No.
Yeah, sorry. Let me just answer this question. Leap is a very different event, guys. Leap is an exhibition. It's a pure networking event. So difference between an exhibition and a networking event is very wide. Networking events are warm. I would be there, Mahmoud would be there. There will be like 6-7 people who will be there to connect you with investors. Warmness is there. Nice environment is there. Chit chat is there. It's not very big, like 1,000 people are not there. It's 100 people are there. So you get very comfortable in connecting with other people, and we give you a chance to speak. And you would enjoy because whatever you speak, everybody listens. So this is a networking event where it is a warm event. Exhibitions are normally cold. Yeah, please, Mr. Khalid, I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
تفضل أخ خالد.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم
صوت
السلام.
واضح؟
واضح تفضل.
ايوه، انا ما فهمت. نفرض انه انا عندي مشروع في الفنون، طيب انا احضر بصفه ابحث عن سبونسر. هل المنصه هذه توفر سبونسر ولا مجرد اني احضر وابحث عن نفسي عن سبونسر؟ هذا السؤال الاول. السؤال الثاني، لما ترسل اللينك حق الدفع، كيف اضمن انه ما في احد من الهكر حصل عليه ولا شيء، بحيث انه يكون مضمون، او اني ادفع كاش؟ وعليكم السلام.
بس خالد لا، السؤال الاول والله ما
واضح السؤال؟
ما كان واضح، بعتذر، ممكن تعيده؟ السؤال الاول.
الصوت يقطع صح؟
شوي والله.
السؤال الاول، أنا لما احضر ابحث يقطع الصوت. طيب انا اكتبه احسن.
تمام ما في مشكله.
طيب تمام. طيب
انا بكتب
نعطي
السؤال.
الأخ اوكي تفضل اكتب اخ خالد وحنجاوبك عليه. ممكن نعطي الميكروفون لمصطفى.
Mr. Mohammed, 1 second. Just there is one question from Mr. Alam. As an investor, do I have to pay to join this event, or the attendance is free? Okay. So attendance is paid for all, but if you can get the validation as an investor, then it means that you have to provide us some information about you. What do you do? What is your company? Your LinkedIn link, the 3 companies you have invested in, the range of investment, and your LinkedIn profile. If you can provide us this detail, we have a consultant who verify this. Once we get verified, you can join as an investor for free. In case we cannot complete that validation, then even as an investor, you have to pay. But generally, after validation, investors can join free. This is the short answer. Yes, Mr. Mustafa.
Assalamu alaikum. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I am a software engineer. Currently, I reside in Belgium, and I'm thinking of opening a software company in the UAE. I want to move to either Dubai or Saudi. I'm an Iraqi, so I speak also Arabic, and so I'm 2 languages. So basically, the idea is I want to start a mobile app company to create mainly games, but also perhaps in the future apps. So my question is, am I here in the right investors? Like, are investors interested in that type of business, or am I here in the wrong place? And number 2, I am, of course, currently I have the idea, I have like researched everything, the cost, etc. But however, I haven't started the company yet, so I don't have people working for me. I'm gonna have to recruit, etc. So I'm really like in the beginning stages. Again, am I here in the right place? Yes or no? Thank you very much.
Okay, Mustafa, very good question. See, I will give you a short answer. You are in the right place, but this answer is some details. The details is I highly recommend all the founders that consider this networking event as an ecosystem to start with. So if you say your goal is that I go and when I go and when I come back, I should have a check in hand, then probably this is not that kind of event. This is not a pure pitching event where you go pitch, win and come back. This is building a connection platform. So if you are starting, I think this is probably one of the best platforms to start with. You connect with investors, you pitch them your idea. Ideally, investors invest when you have done something, you have achieved something, even at a very small scale. If you are purely at an idea stage, even yes, investors might be interested, but the chances are low. But what would you get? You would get an understanding that how investors think, how investors proceed. So these kinds of networking events, I'm not saying just this event, these kinds of networking events where you get a chance to shake hand with investors are amazing. So you consider this an ecosystem to start a business where you need to raise funds. I think Mustafa, if you need to be unmuted again.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Mustafa, I can't hear you.
Hi. Okay,
Yeah.
I was trying to unmute myself, but I couldn't. So basically, starting from zero, it's not gonna it's not gonna leverage any investment. I have to still show them something tangible, right?
I don't say that. I say that even if you're starting with an idea, there is a lot of normally, and this is a reality, a lot of founders do not understand there is a gap between me and knowledge and investment. So investment will come only when an investors believe that you are mature enough and you can protect their money.
So basically, if I tell them, like, because I've now 15 years of work experience and I've worked in the sector, you know, I've developed mobile apps for automotive, for Audi and Volkswagen. I also developed games that launched in
nice.
4
Very nice.
different Arabic countries. It's big projects. So I have the work experience, tangible work experience, that is, and the ideas. And that's not enough yet. I still need to show them something else. Like, is there some kind of guidance that I can literally that can help me increase the chances to get an investment and investors? Because otherwise, like, what should I do? You know, because
Okay, good.
I need somebody to guide me, to bridge the gap between me as a software engineer who can actually work, but I'm looking for investors. You know, how can I, like you guys have an experience? Do you understand my question? You know,
I understand.
to bridge
You
the
are
gap.
very valid. You have a very valid question, and you are in a very, very good spot. I was in the same spot when I was in Saudi Arabia, I think 6-8 years back. So I think the best advice which I can give you now with the knowledge which I have gained in last 8 years is, rather than just going with theory to investors, go with the practical.
What do you mean with practical? Because, for instance, I researched, I have all the numbers. Like, after I launch the game, like, I have a marketing campaign with specific costs, you know, and it should leverage a certain revenue, you know, based on past work experience that I have worked with companies in Amsterdam. So I do have the knowledge. However, I haven't had an own company yet. So, you know, do you understand?
I got it.
To
Yeah,
start it. So
I got
that's
it.
the thing.
Yeah.
So I have the
Right.
knowledge, but I need to realize it. And for that, I need the investors, you know, investments. So yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So Mustafa, rather than showing an investor a presentation with $100 million revenue, investor will be a lot more interested if you can just show him $100,000 revenue actually in your account rather than on slide.
Got
So
it.
if you can do that, the chances of getting investment will be a lot higher. This is one. Secondly, as I mentioned, consider this as an ecosystem. Probably even reaching to that $100,000 revenue, you might need some support, you might need some challenge, you might need some investor who can guide you. So the best advice which I can give you is start building investors connection when you don't need investment, because investors would not invest directly. They need trust, they need credibility, they need likeness, and it takes time. The average investment cycle is from 6 months to a year. So this is an average.
What does that mean?
It means if you are raising investment, if you meet an investor today and he said that I would invest, it would take 6 months to write a check. Average.
One last question though, and I'm done. So basically, let's say I got investors to invest in, let's say $500,000, you know, what you just said, which is really the maximum. So how much should I give them? What is the customary? How much should I give them from my company or from the revenue of the product? Is it like, let's say an investor comes in and he says, you know what, you make mobile games, you have like 6 ideas. I'm going to invest in idea number 1. So he gets only a portion of the revenue of the idea number 1, or from the entire company. Let's say I have 10 investors who are interested, each paying 50,000. Like how much percent do I go there? I have no idea.
Yeah, no problem. For that matter, Mustafa, there are advisors. So one advisor I am sharing here. You can check with him. I have shared in the chat. We also have a platform which is called Investors Chat Platform. You can go and book a meeting with any investors over there and you can check. So they would actually advise you that how much equity you should give it to them. Honestly, I'm not the guy. I'm a networking guy. I'm a people person. You can ask me questions about the networking, but the equity, I'm not qualified. But we have these people who can answer these questions.
Got it. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Mustafa. Thank you so much. Good questions. And yeah, next, I think Sarah, I think.
Sarah. There was also before Mariam, but I'm not sure if she left.
I'm sorry, I think the questions went long, so.
Okay, I think she left. Okay, no problem. Sarah, you can unmute.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Mr. Farouk. It's nice to meet you today. It was very useful. I have a couple of questions, please.
Yes, please.
Okay. The registration for this event will be done online, right?
Sorry, come again?
The registration for this event will be online, right?
Online, yes. Online, yes.
Yes. The event itself will be in person or online as well?
Sorry, the
event itself will be online or in person?
The event is in person, Sarah. We are actually in-person networking company. We believe that good connections are built when you shake hand. So having an in-person experience is very important.
Okay. The cost of this registration are on the website, right?
Yes, on the website. The two pages we have shown you. Sumit can send you the detail again. He will WhatsApp you after this call.
Okay. Is there general attendance?
Yes, there is one general attendance, but that's still paid, which is the most cost effective, which is 580 dirhams, approximately 600 riyals, or you can say $160.
Okay. It will be in February 12th, right?
February 12th in Holiday Inn Hotel in Business District, inshallah.
Inshallah. What is the last date to register, please?
I think it depends. If you are looking for the lowest price, please book early because I'm not sure how many seats left. If you are looking for executive pass, you can get maybe even 1 week before or 3 days before. But I think other seats will get booked. I think 2 seats are already full. Special pitch is full. VIP pitch is full. So I think only 3 seats left. 3 kinds of seats left now.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If anybody else wants to ask any question in chat, please let me know. I'm here, or maybe you can raise hand, or yeah. Over to Mohammed. Mohammed, thank you so much for the support. Over to you, please.
Thank you. Okay, I cannot see any raised hand, but I can see some questions in the chat. See, I do prefer that if anyone would like to ask, it's better to raise hand. حاولوا ترفعوا الكف لأنه موضوع النقاش أوضح من الأسئلة المكتوبة في الشات. أحيانا الأسئلة بتكون مش واضحة. فهل في أي حد حاب أعطيه الميكروفون؟ ممكن تكتبوا على الشات. can we as a company be a sponsor type of الاختصارات. Okay, I think Farouk, there are no more questions. Anyhow, if someone would like to ask any other question, for sure you still can contact Mr. Hanam or Mr. Farouk. We will try to write their numbers here. Also, I think through the groups, also you still can communicate with me anytime in order to pass you the registration link. شكرا جزيلا للجميع، وإن شاء الله يكون هذا اللقاء وضح النقاط اللي كانت نوعا ما فيها التباس عند بعض الإخوة اللي سجلوا. إذا كان في أي أسئلة أو استفسارات دائما تقدروا تتواصلوا معي أو مع الإخوة المنظمين بشكل مباشر. يعطيكم الف عافيه، وان شاء الله التسجيل حننزله على القنوات تاعت السوشيال ميديا ونشاركه على المجموعات ان شاء الله للاخوه اللي معهم. شكرا جزيلا. Thank you Farouk. Thank you for your time. Thanks Mahmoud and thank you Sumit.
Thank you Muhammad. Thank you Mahmoud. Thank you Sumit, and thank you all very much. You have spared your time. I'm very happy. We are here to help, and we want to bridge the gap among investors and founders, and I hope we can do it better with your support. And thank you all very much. We are still there on WhatsApp, email, everywhere. Whenever you have questions, we are here.
Thank you. Assalamu.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.